Hey guys. Oh, today really sucked. Actually, today's ranking is one of the worst I've had in a while. So, sorry. No sock. Somebody whined about my socks, so I'll take off the socks. Oh my god. I went to the store and I got Wolfie this like frog thing and a couple of balls, and I got him a water dish and a food dish, stainless steel. I have to run the dishwasher tonight anyway, so I'll have them all nice and sparkly for tomorrow. Whew, this is starting to feel real, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Yeah. Today was a lot of me fighting with people at work. I really hate that. I'm really good at it, but I really hate it. So my coworker, and I do this because I don't think she's qualified to be a quality engineer in Plant 2, decided that this would be a really fun time to mess with me. And she sent some parts out to be tested, and she announced to everybody that she was doing this because there was this huge crack in the outer lens. And I'm like, it's not a crack. I called her a few things. Not to her face, because I am somewhat of a gentleman. But, so, this is how not to treat me, or not to be around me. Women are equal to men, period. If you act like a damsel in distress around me, so that I'll do your work for you, I'm not doing your work for you. Period. She likes to pull that shit. My boss hates her guts. I shouldn't say that. I have two bosses. One thinks she is a useless piece of crap because he used to have to work with her. And the other one thinks she's wonderful because he would just let her go and do her thing and he didn't have to worry about her. Well, the problem is what she would do is she'd go do her thing and spend most of her time underneath the desk of one of the other managers. So she doesn't have that option right now. And she really just grates on my last nerve, and I'm not a pleasant person to people that pull crap on me. So today her crap was, oh, I sent these out for testing, we'll see if they pass. I don't think they will. They did. Piece of crap. Then we got a question from the customer who asked a thing. I took pictures and I said, this is how it works. This is what it does. This is how we manage this. And sent it to her. She says, well, I think a video would be better. I said, well, it's not running. Well, I want you to go through and measure all of these parts. And I'm like, I'm not measuring any parts. What you're asking me to measure is not what they're asking. She's an idiot. A flaming freaking idiot. Really, yeah, right under the bus. The joke is one of our plants right behind it's a fertilizer factory. And I tell everybody that in the fertilizer factory they have a wood chipper. I'm not a nice person. I'm like, if I kept the teeth and handed them out as souvenirs, we could just go, and everybody's like, what? Yeah. It just go into the fertilizer. Nobody'd be the wiser. I have a very dark sense of humor, so don't think that this is anything different than normal for me. And everybody laughs. They laugh at me uncomfortably to start with, but after a while they start kicking. It's like, oh, okay, this is fun. I remember walking up to one of my coworkers and he just got yelled at by his boss. And he comes over and he's just all grumpy. And I said, now, let's say that we off him and run him through the ovens here. What temperature would we have to set it at? And how many times would we have to run him through until he's like dehydrated enough that if we put him in the shopping machine, he'd just turn to powder. And little Ken, that was my boss, little Ken looks at me like, well, and he started doing math. By the time we were done with this little math problem of trying to figure out how to dehydrate a human body down to run it through the shot peen machine, we're both de-stressed, laughing, and up comes Ken's boss. And he says, "What the hell are you guys laughing at?" We're like, nothing, and just went back to work. But by that point, we were both just like tickled pink. So, I feel better. Holy crap, it worked. So, yeah, it's been stressful. Been worried about what's going to happen tomorrow with Wolfie coming in. And I don't think I really need to stress out that much. I think he'll be fine. Actually, I know he'll be fine. He'll be treated a lot better here. I don't have to see my ex. I get to meet the new boyfriend who moved in a week after I moved out, moved in the week after I moved out, sometime in that period. So they were dating before then, probably a lot. Yeah, everybody wonders why I have anger management issues. Because I'm not stupid. So I get to meet him, and we refer to him as the alien baby. What was the other thing? My sister called him something else. Oh, God, I don't remember what she called him. It was bad. Nobody likes him. And it's not his fault. He looks really strange, though. He's like really blonde haired, and his body, he's like hairless, and he's like, picture a chupacabra with blonde hair. That would be him. It's really creepy. So, he seems to be a nice guy. He tolerates my ex. No, I tolerated my ex. I probably should be nicer to him, shouldn't I? I have been talking about when I get Wolfie and say, "So how long have you guys been dating now?" It should have been about, what, 2 years? It's been, we're going on 25 months here. Well, no, we're getting close to 25 months of me being independent and sovereign. I haven't gotten anywhere with it, except I need to lose a little bit more, but this is put back on, so I can take this off easy enough. But dating, forget it. It's not worth it. I'm meeting a lot of guys, oddly enough. A lot of them. Really sweet, nice, handsome. They live too far away. Just on an epic scale, they live too far away. And I don't know that it's one of those things. I just don't know. I don't have the ability to make decisions on what it is that I'm going to be okay with, because I know what's going to happen is, and this is, and I don't even know I want to go into all of this, but I spend a lot of time trying to get to know somebody. And I dig deep because I want to know everything there is about them. And it's appalling how many times I've done this over the past 2 years with no decent I don't want to say reward, but what I'm getting back out of it isn't anything. I get somebody for a week, maybe two, and then it's time to move on, because either they're just seriously not the right person, or they've imploded. And the few guys that I'm talking to that I'm like, you could work. How do I make this work? I realize I can't. It's no. But Wolfie will be here. So there'll be Wolfie and me in 900 square feet. And I have to figure out how to get it so he can go out on the patio without taking off. I think it's okay. I don't think he's going to try to escape. I don't think he has the ability to escape. yeah, I got work to do. And I'm feeling really depressed because it feels like I've gotten nowhere. I spent 2 years out on my own, and I'm still in the same freaking apartment. No closer to finding a place of my own that's like a house. And just, I don't know. I kind of had bigger dreams for myself. Yeah. Anyway, that's where I'm at. Feel your feels. I want to go for a hike. I don't want to go to the gym. I'm going to go for a hike and wander through my head and try to get some peace out of this. But currently, my mood is I want to get drunk and pass out and wake up tomorrow. Not a healthy thing to do. I got out of work early. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Okay, this is the fun. This is the fun of work. The idiots that I have in the program team came out to my line and said, we want to run these parts. By the way, nobody's told me any of this. I find out today in a meeting where they're yelling in my direction because I wasn't taking care of things. And I'm like, I kind of need to know what's happening to take care of it, fuckers. So walk into this meeting, they've yelled at me across the plant to come to the meeting. I walk in, I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, what's going on with these parts? How come they got here? What's going on with this? What's going on? I'm like, I don't know what the hell we're talking about. How about somebody fill me in? My boss looks at me funny like, oh shit, we didn't tell you, did we? No. So the idiot sticks in program team came in, had a tool run all day long, and they kept some of the parts. We were supposed to just keep some of the parts and send them to these people. They used the same part number as a the original parts. They used the same part number. Stupid mistake number one. Stupid mistake number two is they had too many people coming out and telling my people what to do. So my people did exactly what the last idiot stick told them to do, which was save all the parts. So they shipped them. The idiot sticks, and that's not the word I use, but I'm being polite, in logistics, don't know what's going on, so they just ship. They have tags, they have signs on them, they sent them. The idiot sticks at the plant when they received it, put it in with general population. The idiot sticks in the program team went and got the parts and segregated them and counted them and said, okay, we're good. Well, the numbers we say we made and the numbers they say they found don't match. And I sat there and said, who was in charge of this? And they're all like, well, you were supposed to. I said, I would fuck you up if you finish that sentence. And they're like, yeah, we didn't keep you in the loop, did we? No. What was I doing yesterday? Oh, that's right, I was in training. Good job, people. So there was a lot of me being very angry, and then my boss and I having a conversation about how we went wrong, but in a healthy way. This was like, what do we do better next time? And I got to think, because I know there's a better way. I know there's a better way. It will come to me. I'm smarter than this. I have to be smarter and stronger than everybody around me, because obviously they don't freaking know how to think. It irritates the shit out of me. I will get this. So anyway, that was the fun of my day. I'm depressed, I'm angry, I'm moody as shit. I spent money I don't really have. I have it. Don't listen to me whine. Oh, I gotta pay my bill. That's right, I gotta pay a bill. I'm having just so much fun. Said me never. I love you guys. I love you, dude. I don't know what to do.